In this video, I'll be talking about whether the Dark Blade Game Pass is actually worth buying or is it actually worth trading. So the Dark Blade has 3 versions. The first version is which when it just looks like this, and the skill set is just a normal one. Mine is the version 3. And the second version is where the skill set is a bit more upgraded. And the third version is mainly just for cosmetic aesthetic use, where your slashes actually turn white, while the first version and the second version is more of green. As you can see, there's a bit of white and black. Now the version 1 and version 2 have a green and black type. So let's talk about its attacks. So the M1 being a movable M1 at the last slash, and the M1 doing 3.7k when it's maxed out, with max stats in sword and max stats in mastery. However, if I were to take out my accessory, it will only be a good 3.3k, so that is roughly the base damage with all on, of course. And the Z skill, while everything's all maxed out, is a good 5.6k damage, and the X skill being 5.8 damage. So there's actually not an in-game value for the Dark Blade, so we'll be using the values given from 2 websites. The first website being the bloxvalue.com, where they rank the Dark Blade having a value of 920 million, and the second website being fantasyblox.com, where they rank Dark Blade having a value of 1.1 billion. So by using the respective website calculator, the Dark Blade on the bloxvalue.com is worth about 6 tigers or 6 leopards, while on the fantasy blocks, the Dark Blade is actually worth about 8 tigers or leopards, or 2 kitsune for both the websites. And the Dark Blade costs 1.2k Robux in the item shop. So I've calculated that 1.2k Robux is equivalent to around $15 US. So what I suggest is those who are using Buddha and a sword to grind in the second sea and you have this money to splurge around, I recommend you guys getting the Dark Blade. Or if you guys are a third sea player but you don't have the True Katana or the CDK unlocked yet, you can actually go ahead and get the Dark Blade if you guys also have the money for it. However, if you guys have CDK or True Katana already and you guys are still grinding to max level, I suggest you guys don't get the Dark Blade yet. You get Dark Blade when you guys actually want to complete it for the collection. However, you guys do have the Curse to Katana or the True Katana unlocked already, I recommend you guys do not get the Dark Blade, as the Dark Blade is mainly used for leveling up or for PvP. And since you all have the 2 great high tier sword for grinding already, I suggest you guys don't get the Dark Blade. And now you guys might be wondering, should you guys trade for it or should you guys just straight away buy with Robux? So the answer actually depends on you. If you guys don't have a good sword and you guys have the money for it, just go ahead. However, you guys don't have the money for it and you have a good sword, you guys can slowly stack up your fruits, and it's better to get more fruit storage where you can store more fruits with the Robux that you guys might get in the future, and eventually trade for the Dark Blade. And so the food notifier, which is about twice as much as the Dark Blade, costing about 2.7k Robux, is actually valued at much more higher value in trading terms compared to Dark Blade. So you guys want to go all in into trading, I will recommend you guys just save for the food notifier or get other small game passes like 2x money or the 2x mastery. And also another thing to know when you should get Dark Blade or not is actually your accessory. And just now you guys saw from the previous clip that my accessory gave me an addition 400 damage. So in second sea, I found out that this is the best accessory for swords. The best accessory for sword is actually this or this. If you guys don't have any of those accessories unlocked, especially the warrior helmet, I suggest you guys don't get Dark Blade yet. And when upgrading your Dark Blade is quite long and tedious, especially for the V3 if you want to get the aesthetic. For V1 to V2 is actually quite simple and it is less time consuming than the V3. For my experience, the V3 took me about 8 or 12 hours. If I remember correctly, it was 12 hours because my alt account actually crashed, so I had to wait for another Piece of Darkness. And so you guys are interested to not get the V3 for the update, I will actually tag it at the end. You guys can go watch it afterwards. And should you unlock the V3 for the update? My answer is no, as it's quite time consuming and very hard. However, if you're a collector, yeah, just go ahead. For PvP, I have not seen the update in quite a long time. The more commonly used is Gravity Cane nowadays. However, it's up to your personal choice. Whatever combo suits you, suits you. So in conclusion, if you guys can afford the update and you guys don't have any of the mythical swords, just go ahead. However, you guys have the mythical swords like CDK or True HP Katana, and you guys are about in 3rd C and don't have the money for it, don't worry, don't bother getting the update. You can trade for the update later in the game. Alright, and that's all for this video. If you guys enjoy content like this, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and drop the like button and watch my other videos on my channel. I'll be linking the video as to how to get the update V3 soon in the end screen over here. And if you guys enjoy content like this, don't forget to head over to my channel to watch more, and I will appreciate it a lot. And so don't forget to drop a comment in the section to let me know about your ideas about the Dark Blade sword. Or if you guys have any other questions about Dark Blade, I can try my best to answer you guys. And that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.